Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to another vlog, or actually welcome back to another classic car review. It is, what is it, 9:30. I'm on my way to Yonge and Sheppard, North York area. I'm meeting up with the guy that messaged me and said, you know what, hey, I have a brand new M4 competition, and you know, I got the downpipe installed and all that, and it's pretty crazy. So I thought, you know what, yeah, let's go review it, because the last time I driven a BMW was the M3. I'll link that video in the description box, or put it right here. It's the, I guess, the red or orange M3, and that's been like modified, tuned and everything. So, and that was really crazy, and I really enjoyed driving it. So I thought, you know what, why not give M4 a try? I really, actually, before getting this car, I was debating between the M4 or this. I ended up going with this because they were giving me obviously a way better deal, because I was a returning Audi customer. So, you know, I'm very, very excited. So, you know what, let's just jump into M4. Actually, you know what, let's jump into the cinematic footage, and then after, you know, you guys know the drill, we'll jump into the M4 and give you guys a little casual car review. So, let's go.
Okay, I'm back out fresh on the scene. Franchise best on the team. Blue faces busting out the scene. New life is something like a dream. Back out fresh on the scene. Franchise best on the team. Blue faces busting out the scene. New life is something like a dream. New life is something like a dream. New life is something like a new life is something like a dream. New life is something like a dream. I am not friendly, I came for the paper, little baby, don't get it confused. I see them paying to play, they be paying for pussy, my nigga, I'm paying my dues. They cannot see me unless I'm on TV in times when they happen to turn on the news. I am not worried about shit but the money, cause you cannot buy shit with all of them views. I've been on 10 like 4th grade, same nigga but I'm more paid. Lame niggas throwing more shade, but you know it don't faze me. I'm blowing out gas to the whole whip hazy, with a new chick cause my old bitch crazy. Just a young player that the west side made me, but how could you blame me, and how could you tame me? You can't pop in that pussy, you claim you a saint. Do what they can and they hate what they ain't, but I am the greatest.
Alright, so we're finally in the BMW M4. I hope you guys enjoy that little cinematic. First of all, before anything, I just want to say, you know, thank you to the owner that literally came, met up with me, dropped the car off, and just left, and told me, you know what, just go have fun with it, let me know when you're done. You know, it just blows my mind that people, you know, are this friendly and supports me like this. Stay in tune. I guess after the video, I got a little message for you guys, but you know what, let's just jump into the car. This car is crazy. Now, it is a 2019 BMW M4. So the stock horsepower is 452. The torque is about 442. So it's a powerful car regardless. Now, the owner has a catalyst downpipe, a BMW M Performance exhaust, and a Burbo tune. So, I mean, I hope you guys can hear the crazy Burbos and the backfire. It is crazy. Now, this car reminds me a lot of the BMW M3 that I did. I'll leave the video right here and in the description box. Interior is fantastic. Because the owner is not here, so he literally just dropped the car and told me to go have fun with it. I don't know what package this is. I know this is a 2019 BMW CS, so it's higher than the competition. So you guys can see I guess the interior, the door. It's, I don't know what this material this is. This is like a carbon fiber or something. It is super, super light, and the speaker is actually inside of the woven material, which is really, really crazy. Obviously, this car is made for the track. You guys can see suede, steering wheel, suede, everything. Seats are bucket seats, are crazy, crazy tight, but also quite comfortable. You have the door strap that you pull when you close the door. You don't have the traditional, I guess, handle or whatever. So weight saving right there. Brand new is probably about 130 grand. So crazy for BMW M4. The color is amazing. You know, I think I've driven enough cars now that I can get a good sense of, you know, how this thing behaves. So let's just turn on here and give you guys a little downshift. So this car pops like crazy. Like as soon as you go above like 2,500, it pops. It wants to go, it wants to pop. See, right now we're at 3,000. Like, like literally I'm not even doing anything. I'm not even downshifting or anything. I'm just letting off the throttle and it's like this. Like, a little downshift. I just lost traction right there. Obviously this car, I have the traction on because we are dealing with Canadian weather right now. It's, I don't even know how to see the temperature on this car. But I believe right now it's about like 4 degrees. So it's pretty cold. And also this is not my car. I don't know the car, so I'm leaving the traction off, and we just broke traction a little bit right there. And we're about 5,000 RPM. So this car, regardless, it just wants to go. I don't even know what to say. It is just so crazy, but let me turn on a bigger. It just puts a smile on my face. Now, I said before that, you know, I was debating getting an M4 and obviously the S4, and obviously I got a better deal with the S4 being a returning Audi customer, so I went with that. Obviously, I love the M4 style, the coupe. I love it, and I love just how aggressive the M4 looks. I don't know what, I guess, difference would it be compared to a normal M4 and the M4 CS. I don't know if that's just the interior and a couple ECU tuning bump up the horsepower, but regardless, this is a fun car. I think the M4 platform is a fun car. This car is equipped with catalyst downpipe. The owner just installed it yesterday, and with the M Performance exhaust. Now, I always, even me before, bash about the BMW, you know, the exhaust and the engine, it's just how horrible it sounds and stuff, but this sounds great. You can hear the turbo. You can hear the turbo. You can hear the 6-cylinder inline 6 working. It's very, I guess me personally, I would still prefer a V8 just because of the sound, but the V6, this thing sounds nice and it behaves nice. But the turbo and the inline 6, that's how you get the burble tune. That's how you get the crackles and the backfire, right? So I'm literally driving on a, I guess, Young and Shepherd. If you guys know the area, it's a crazy busy area, right? When I downshift, or when I don't even downshift, when I just let go of the throttle because I'm coming to a light, everyone just looks because it sounds like insane. It sounds like gunshots. Boy, it's fun. And I haven't even been able to go past 5,000 yet, just because we're in a kind of a busy area. But honestly, like, unless you're on the highway on the 407, like, for me, myself, I don't see the need to go above 5,000. Really, like, back there, it was 4,500, and I'm already, like, going, you know. I'm not gonna say the speed, but, like, we're going. So, you know, this car is crazy fast. It obviously, it's a different feeling than any other car, like a supercharger. This car feels very similar to the Audi, the S4 that I did. But also it feels completely different because this is not an all-wheel drive car. And this, I found right now, just from driving a little bit, it has way more a turbo lag than the S4. They're both turboed car, but this has a crazier lag. Like this, you know, if probably before 4,000, you're not getting much maximum power. Obviously, for day-to-day drive, as I said, you know, it's obviously enough because it has so much horsepower and a crazy fast car. You don't need to go above that. But if you want to experience that full boost and the full power, you know, anything before, I would even say 4,500, you're not feeling that. That's just how it is. That's just how the car is designed. This is why, I guess, the M4 with this car, it's more, I guess, designed for a track car or you know, wanting to go, comparing to the S4 or other turbo car platform. It's just much different. This is much, you need the car to rev up. You want the car to rev up. This is why it designs how it drives. And the transmission is obviously the BMW dual clutch, the DCT. It jerks. It's very aggressive. I think right now I'm on the most aggressive one. Obviously this car, if you you know, you're in first gear and you're not pressing the gas, you are like not moving. You're basically in neutral. Like right now I'm sliding back because the rotor tilted. But yeah, I mean the first gear and the second gear, you really have to, I guess, know the throttle and how much throttle you're giving and the shift. Like right now, you know, I think I'm driving this car for about 15 minutes now, so I know how it behaves. But when I first got into it, every light or every shift, I'm like boggling. And so it's very, very different. The transmission, it's very, very raw and rigid, which is what I like. You definitely feel the car much more. Let's give you guys a little pull. So first gear and second gear, we were sliding, boys. We were going. But the craziest thing is, it lets you have fun, right? But you're not like losing control. You know what I mean? Like that was me full throttling. We were basically losing traction left to right. But I never felt like I'm out of control. I never felt like, you know what, let me turn it down a notch because I might, you know, slide in and then crash into someone. But I never felt like that, which is very interesting because it allows you to have fun just the right amount for, I guess, not a professional race car driver, but it also kind of keeps you in check and gives you that sense of security where, you know, let me just have fun a little bit, but I'm not gonna go crazy and crash. Yeah, so maximum power, you're looking about 5,000. It was hitting and hitting and hitting, it was boosting, and then 5,000, you can see my face, I'm like, really just kind of kicks me back in the seat. So second gear, so right now 3,500, 45, 5,000, we're going, and losing traction right there. So, you see the backfire? Oh. Oh my god, this car is fun. It's crazy. So right now we're in Sport Plus, basically in everything. So obviously the engine, the suspension, and the steering. So you know, it's tight. It's heavy. I guess for BMW, if you guys don't know, the BMW has a much heavier steering to begin with, comparing to Mercedes and Audis. Yeah, it's heavy. It's tight, but it's very refined. It's very precise. I know where I'm going. Suspension, I gotta say, I guess because it's a stock suspension, even though we're in Sport Plus mode, it's good. It's comfy. I mean, obviously, it's much harsher if you put into comfort mode, or, you know, if you get a normal M4. That's just the reality of this car because it's designed for track. But, you know, it's comfortable. It's not too harsh. Yeah, so basically this car in this weather right now, second gear, you're not getting any traction. Let's just, I was going like 40 or 50, and then I was in second gear, 4,000, right? All the way to 7,000, the traction light was on, and then I had to kind of counter steer a little bit, which is insane. Like this car, you're not getting traction second gear. Third gear, you're finally hooks. When you go over 100, it finally hooks, and you're really going. This car is fun. You know, I think, I keep saying I want an SUV, but you guys are not helping, because all of you guys are hitting up in my DM and saying, come drive my car, come review my car, and all of them are so fun. It's hard for me to think and go home and be like, you know what, let me just mature out real quick and get a Range Rover and call it a day, you know? It's fun. It's so good. I mean, I kind of regret getting the S4 a little bit. I mean, it's one of the things, I guess, if I have this car and I review a S4, I will probably say the same thing. So but it's just, oh, it's fun. I mean, the shifts are aggressive, they're quick, they're instant. With the simple burble tune, I mean, come on, man. First gear. Oh, shit. Yeah. So, third gear, after 5,000, you're getting traction, finally. So, and you really have to, if you're coming from, I guess, a supercharger, naturally aspirated car, you really have to get used to how the power pulls. I mean, it's just so different. Like, this car, as I said, it's like you're not going, you don't feel like you're going fast, but you are going fast. And you look down, you're like, oh crap, I am going fast. And, you know, after 6,000, but right before you have to shift, you're like, okay, I'm going fast. Like, I feel it. But before that, like, you're really pulling, but you're just in a constant motion that you don't feel it, which is a very strange feeling for me because I'm not used to this platform. But it's a completely different feeling, and it's just different type of fun. Like right now, that was from 3,000 to 4,000. I just needed to merge onto another lane, and that was enough. Like, I barely touched the throttle. This car kind of blends into both of the B8.5 S4 and the B9. What I mean by that is, this car, if you look at it, interior is nice. You got all the technology, you got the heads-up display, you got, you know, basically everything. But it gives you that raw feeling that the interior, the door, and, you know, everything kind of blends in, right? It gives you nice, refined, but also raw at the same time, which is very, very nice, which is what I like. It's a fast car. Don't get it twisted. It is a fast car. I mean, the shifts are insane. They're aggressive. They're fast. And the power just comes on very, very late in the RPM band, which is good because, you know, it really, really lets you push the car. You're not feeling the car going until 5,000, which the red line is like 7,500, right? So it really allows you to push the car. So, you know what? This car is fantastic. Now I gotta go home and think about what I want to get in terms of next car, because boy, oh boy, this is insane. This is fast. I would take this car any day. Like, the style is killer. It looks good. I've always been a fan of the BMW M4. There's no doubt about it. Oh my goodness, it's just so good. So before, I guess, I turn myself more into a fanboy and y'all are going to dislike in the comment section or whatever, let me just end this video off. You know what, let's just wrap this up. The review is done. Killer car. So let's jump in to the next clip. All right, I hope you guys enjoy that review. You know, before I end this video off, I just want to say, you know, the amount of people that supports me and just let me do this, it's insane. Like, I truly appreciate it. I didn't expect this at all. You know, even from before, like, the S4 owner drove all the way from Barrie. That's about a 2-hour drive. And this, you know, owner literally just met up with me in the morning whenever, you know, the time is good for me, dropped the car off and just said, you know, I'm gonna go home. You know, let me know when you're done. Like, who does that? This is not a cheap car by any means. And he just let me drive it. This is my first time meeting him. Within 5 minutes, he gave me the key and just said, go have fun with it. It just blows my mind, and I just, you know, really sometimes I sit here, I'm like, wow, like, you know, what did I do to be in this way, to deserve it, that people, you know, support me and love me this much? But just so you guys know that I truly appreciate every single one of you guys. You know, this is what makes me happy. This is what makes me want to film more videos for you guys, because, you know, people love my videos and people supports me like this. You guys are the reason why it's possible for me to do this. So, you know, please just know that I appreciate every single one of you guys, and I just want to, you know, just tell you guys and give back to you guys because you guys deserve it. So, you know what? There's been a fun car, a fun day. and it's a fun thing to do. Let me just wrap this video up here. Give me a like of the video if you guys like the review. Subscribe to my channel if you guys want more content, and follow me on Instagram, you know, because I do post on Instagram much more frequently than YouTube. So yeah, so signing off now. See you guys in the next video. Peace.
Look, okay, I'm back out fresh on the scene. Franchise best on the team.